Ryan Vassello is with us, the head coach of the Wyoming Valley West Spartans wrestling program. Coach, every year it seems like we talk about it, getting guys out there. Decent numbers this year at Valley West?
Yeah, our numbers have been a lot better this year. I think it's part of our summer program that, we kept guys involved all summer long, and, it truly paid off for us this year.
Something that's taken pretty seriously. You guys have one of the more unique wrestling rooms. Talk a little bit about the pride that's gone into that room.
There's a lot of phenomenal guys that came out of that wrestling room, and each and every one of them went through the same thing. It's just hard work and a grind. Weightlifting all summer long, a little bit of technique on Tuesdays, and a little bit of live wrestling on Thursdays. So everybody's been through the same thing, but we're trying to get more kids through the program that are successful.
JJ White, finally a senior. He's had a nice storied career here at Wyoming Valley West. Talk about remembering him as just a freshman and coming up through.
JJ has been a phenomenal kid since day one. Here we are again, chasing the school record. I think he's 12 wins away right now. David Krokowski being second on the list with 142 wins. Cody Cordes being on the top of the list with 145 wins. JJ didn't get there by not putting in the amount of work. So, we're 12 wins away, and let's hope for the best here.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got so much talent. What is it about him when he's out there on the mat? Is it the motor, mental toughness? What would you say? Is he just a complete wrestler?
It's a culmination of a lot of things. He's very relaxed in positions, very well conditioned, very strong kid. So I think it's, multiple things that play in his favor, and, that's your all-around package.
Disciplined as far as his weight, always seems to be right around where he's supposed to be. Talk a little bit about, him getting after it, making sure he knows he's taking care of his body. And
well, this year it's been a lot better than it has been years in the past. But I think he finally caught on to it, feeling a lot better day of matches, feeling a lot better the day of tournaments. Being able to get through 1 to 2 day tournaments without a hiccup. So I think it's finally set in, and he realizes how important it is to cut weight the right way.
Let's go over to the other senior, Kayden. Tell us a little bit about him and his efforts out there on the mat.
Kayden's a 3-year starter for me. He's a kid that comes faithfully every day, works his butt off, has great practice partners between JJ and Ian and a couple of the other underclassmen on our team. So, he's a go-getter as well. He's a kid that goes out there, his motor just keeps him going through matches. But once again, a phenomenal kid.
Ian Ratchford, a sophomore, we knew last year as a freshman he was going to work hard, do some positive things, and now here we are. We're moving on, and he's a weight class up. But what have you seen in his development in the year?
Here's a kid that's 113 pounds, one of the bigger kids in the weight class, just going out there and getting after it. He's going to be a leader, for our team, the next 2 years. And, I want to instill those hard values and, in a kid like Ian. He's a deserving kid, and, it goes to show with him as well.
Yeah, he said I have a good relationship with my coach, and, he wants to work hard. He responds to that. Couple other guys threw up and down the weights. If you want to mention a couple of things about some of your other guys.
Yeah, I got a lot of underclassmen right now that have really been stepping up. Our dual season has went pretty well this year. We faced some adversities, and we've overcome those adversities. All I preach to my guys is, progress. Let's get more progress this week, more progress this week. So, I've had guys like my 138-pounder, Joe Rivas, step it up. I've had a guy, another underclassman, a freshman, Jason Pearson, at 160 pounds, step it up. So, those guys are going to be beneficial to our team in the long run.
Districts, it always kind of sneaks up on you in the way February's going, and then we'll get over to regionals. What are you expecting out of your team this year at districts? To try to make a little bit of noise here, some individual champions and some medal winners?
Yes, absolutely. We had a really good Wyoming Valley Conference tournament, and, I think we kind of stepped up on everybody really quick there, So I'm hoping for the same outcome for our district tournament. We could be up there, running for a title. And, I hope to have 3 or 4, champs and some runner-up, and, I want to get a bunch of guys down to regionals, you know, get them that taste of that atmosphere, especially for the underclassmen. That's huge. Getting used to the environment and feeling, you know, that kind of pressure that, you know, Bethlehem Liberty puts on you, and then try to prepare them for that next week going down to Hershey.
It should be interesting to see if, you know, that regional's just so tough for our bigger schools in the Lehigh Valley, but it seems like guys are responding. We're getting guys down to Hershey, hoping to bring home some medal. Coach, always great to see you. We appreciate you bringing the guys up, and
Thanks, John.
We'll catch up again.
I appreciate it.